Well, good morning and welcome to this morning's reflection. We read in Genesis chapter 8 and verses 22, "As long as the earth endures, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, summer and winter, day and night will never cease." As I reflected on that verse, it struck me that life comes with its rhythms. And these rhythms exist in nature. And these rhythms exist in our own lives. To live life is to live rhythmically. Our most immediate rhythm is day and night. We are given time to live life and time to rest. It seems a remarkable gift to me. Here, live your life, and here, spend time resting. Sleep, we know, is vital to our survival. And God created a rhythm whereby we would have time to sleep. During sleep, our bodies repair damaged cells. They build bones and muscle and strengthen the immune system. Sleep also influences hormone production, and these hormones regulate metabolism. The brain requires sleep so we can solidify our memories. Sleep also enhances our capacity to learn and to adapt neurologically. Sleep removes waste from the brain, and it helps to regulate our emotions, reducing stress, anxiety, and depression. Sleep stabilizes our mood by influencing neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine. It is also good for cardiovascular health and for our motor function and coordination. Sleep enhances our attention, our focus, and our decision making. The average adult requires between 7 and 9 hours of sleep a day. Sleep is a requirement for life. It's a requirement for survival. And God has given us this period of darkness so that we can regenerate our bodies and our brains. If we do not use this, we shortchange this regenerative capacity. And if we do that, we are more likely to become ill, both physically and mentally and emotionally ill. A precious cycle, delicately balanced so that we can have life and have it abundantly. Another cycle that we live by is the seasonal cycle, living through periods of warmth and periods of cold. We have seasons because of the tilt of the Earth's axis at 23.5 degrees. And the fact that we have seasons is important to our survival. The seasons moderate the temperature extremes, so no place becomes increasingly hotter and hotter, and no place increasingly colder and colder. Seasonal change affects the weather and climate, which impacts on the ecology of the planet, creating diverse habitats and so a variety of plants and animals. Seasonal change is life-giving for us. Because of seasonal change, we have a time to sow and a time to harvest. All of life is a rhythm. All of the natural world has rhythms, and so do our own personal lives have rhythms. We go through constant change. We go through good times and we go through more challenging times. We go through periods of consolation and periods of desolation. It is the nature of life. And because we go through these rhythms, we know that day always follows the night. So we do not give up hope in the midst of the darkest of nights. We know that spring follows winter, so we do not despair in the cold, barren winter days, for we know that new life is indeed on its way. And so too we know that resurrection always follows death. So when we are in that part of life that is tough and where there seems more death than life, we can hope and trust that a resurrection will follow. We need to trust in the God-given cycles of life, both in the natural world and in our own personal lives. And so whether you are in the day or in the night, whether you are in the spring or in the winter, whether you are in consolation or desolation, know, trust and hope that the cycle of life which God has designed will bring regeneration and renewal. May you be blessed today. Amen.